Hi guys, I'm in Valencia. I've been here for 5 days and I'm soon sailing in an 8-day cruise with my family. And I thought it would be nice to share with you what hairstyles I did with my hair these 5 days while I was in Valencia. I'll also be sharing some Valencia vibes so you can see what it is like here. So if this is something for you, and also if you want sneak peeks of what's coming next, keep on watching. So on day one, when we landed, remember you might have seen from my Pack My Hair With Me video that we first took the train to Copenhagen airport. After that, we flew to Valencia, and Valencia we took a taxi to our hotel, and we were hungry, so we went and had dinner. When we returned, I felt sticky, sweaty, tired, but I wanted to have clean scalp after I've been traveling for so many hours. So I washed my hair with shampoo, small samples. It was not quite enough, so I also used the shower gel from the hotel, and then I used conditioner samples I had and supply with the one I had from home. My hair was very wet to dry, and even though I used a hair dryer from the hotel, it was not powerful enough for kind of our hair. So I decided to put my hair in a pineapple and put it as far out up as I could so it would be very little in contact with the pillow. I made sure to put a towel on the pillow, and that's how I slept for that night. I should have mentioned what I used also. I used the Camile Rose Curl Maker as my base gel, and I used the plastic gel from Panama as my topper. That was a little bit exciting because it's one of the first times I used it as a topper and combined with the Camille Rose Curl Maker. And if you want to know how that went, continue watching. Good morning. So let's take it down. Let's take this one down also. And I'm going to shake. Shake, shake, shake. So I continued to shake my head and fluff, and then I went to breakfast. That was also the day that I filmed the on-screen voiceover for the video Pack With Me 4B4C Essentials for Vacation, and that will be in the description box. Afterwards, we had some snacks and we relaxed. Then we went to lunch, and after we did that, we decided to go for a quiet stroll at the beach and look at Valencia, enjoy the nice weather. And later in the day, we went to a supermarket to buy hair products. I'll show you later in the video what hair products I bought and how they worked for me. But in the afternoon, I just fluffed my hair after being outside, and we went for dinner. Then we went for a walk at the beach. It was not windy, it was not warm. We went for an ice cream and for some snack. And it was time to sleep again, and I put my hair in some scrunchies imitating the banding method and went to bed. So we're going to day 3 out of 5, and I should have mentioned yesterday or for the previous day that I put on a hair buff on top of what I was doing, like on top of my banding method, and I just removed that in the morning and removed the scrunchies, and this is what my hair looks like. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. There is quite a bit of noise in the background, but I am trying to refresh my wash and go, and it's actually flaking. This is the wash and go I did the night we landed. That is 2.5, 3 days ago. I don't want to wash it again right now because we're going to an aquarium, and I'm expecting I'm going to be smelling like shark, seashell, and children when I come back. So, so I'm just going to refresh it, and I'm going to use a little bit water to refresh. So this is the water bottle I brought with me. I just spray my hair, fluff, and continued to fluff until I was satisfied and went about my day. That day was particularly hot and humid. We first walked to get a taxi, walked at the aquarium, and it was very hot. The aquarium was both indoors and outdoors sections, so we were quite a bit out in the sun and in the heat. So after dinner, I decided to wash my hair thoroughly and actually try one of the new hair products I had bought from the supermarket. I think I didn't mention the name of the supermarket. It was called Mercadona. It's a commonly known supermarket here in Spain. And I found this conditioner. It's actually a deep conditioner, and it says to leave it on the hair for 2 to 3 minutes. And in the beginning, it didn't seem to do that much, but after you leave it for a few minutes, then your hair will feel soft. It doesn't give a lot of slip though, but it makes your hair feel soft and really moisturized. I also bought another one, and I'll be sharing my experiences from it in another video. So back to our current wash. I rinsed off the conditioner and decided to use the Camile Rose Spiked Honey Mousse on my hair. I tried a new idea, which was to put my hair in 2 braids after I had applied the mousse and see what it looked like the following day. I left the last 2 or 3 inches of my hair without braiding, and then just put my hair into space buns like Princess Leia. Since my hair was still wet, I covered my pillow with a towel and called it a night. So on day 4, I decided to take down this Princess Leia buns and undo the braids, and my hair was surprisingly straight. Not enough for a nice braid out, but stretched. So I had to refresh my hair. I decided to refresh with Camile Rose Spiked Honey Mousse and do it in smaller sections because I wanted a little bit more defined curls this day. This day the weather was actually quite pleasant, so we went for a walk on the beach promenade and took some pictures at a water fountain we found shaped as a ship, and then we went for lunch. After lunch we decided to go to the beach, and I wanted to protect my hair, prevent it from getting too tangled, so I put my hair in a bubble ponytail. Let me know if you need a tutorial on how to do this style. When we returned to the room, my hair was pretty much intact. Even though I had dipped my hair into the ocean, the scrunchies were still in place. My hair was pointing pretty much all of it in one direction and was ready to be washed. After I washed my hair, I again did a wash and go with the Camile Rose Spiked Honey Mousse. I was kind of tired, so I just applied it freely on my hair and smoothed onto my hair and made very few sections. I tried to dry it as much as I could with high speed and high heat, and actually took a nap, and my hair was fine afterwards. So we just went to dinner afterwards, did a little bit shopping in a nearby shop close to our hotel, took a taste of the local gluten-free and alcohol-free beer, and went to bed. And now to day 5. And this day is exciting. It was the day we were boarding. I realized I had run out of the Camile Rose Spiked Honey Mousse, so I had to come up with a new improvised idea, and thought that since the Camile Rose Curl Maker is so moisturizing, perhaps I could pair it with something that would give me a little bit hold, just in case the boarding, some of it was outdoors or it wouldn't board immediately on the ship. So I decided to pair it with the ORS Olive Oil Wrap Set Mousse. Actually turned out to be really great. I just needed to dry it thoroughly with the blow dryer, and my hair was set for the day and I was ready for boarding. So if you like this kind of video and would like to see how it go in the 8-day cruise sailing from Valencia with my in-laws for 8 days in the Mediterranean, make sure to watch my coming videos. Thank you very much for watching. YouTube is about to suggest another video. Make sure to watch.